Do I got my camera? Look, I got my light on. All right, y'all. Y'all gotta forgive me. I had a really good day today. Today was really crazy too, but I had a really good day today. So part 2 to this one. I think I was really with one, and what do I have to look for? Okay. So I hope I got to the first part of it. Now I'm gonna get to this part on what to look for. Okay. I should have said this. What you need to do is, go watch videos, spiritual videos about this thing. Look up spiritual videos about narcissism. Look at other content creators. I could throw some out there for you, but I'm gonna have to personally inbox that to you. Because I got a list of people. Go watch other videos, but be careful with that, because some narcs pretend that they are an empath or a survivor of a narc, and they're not. They're just out there trying to get some ching. Okay, so but that is what helped me, watching videos and educating myself. Okay, so things to start to look for, and this is not any particular order. Okay, so once they realize, oh damn, I didn't mean to do that. Once they realize that, you discovered who they are, you ripped off their mask or whatever, they're gonna try a couple of other tactics. So if they don't think that you discovered who they are, or if they think that they can fool you to get you back or whatever, a couple of things that they would do, okay? One of the things they would do, we call a hoover, okay? And a hoover is like, the term comes from the vacuum cleaner, hoover, like sucking all the, things back in the dirt, but that's just them, because they dirt, they're trash, they're things that you don't want in your house around you, so you got to turn on the vacuum cleaner, suck them out and dump them in trash. But the hoover is when they're trying to suck you back in. So now they're acting nice, and they're promising to change, or gifting you or whatever, or trying to do things nice, just to get you back. But I'm gonna tell you right now, just save you the trouble. If you go back, because many people did, if you go back, they'll be that way for a little bit, but then they're gonna go back to the person that you left. But they're even worse. Now they figure like, oh, so now I know that you will leave. Now that I know that you will go, now I'm going to make sure you can't get away again. It's a cat and the mouse game. Like they the cat, and they'll catch the mice, let the mice go. The mice run around thinking it's escaping, then they'll catch the mice again, let it go, and catch the mice again and let it go. And then sometimes the mouse do get away, which is some of us. But sometimes the mouse don't get away, and then the cat, eat the mouse or devour the mouse or just off the mouse or whatever. And that's the game that they're playing, okay? So you don't want to accept a hoover. You want to block everything. You don't want them to have any contact. Now, excuse me, I feel like, anyway. Oh, now I do have to mention this. If you have a kid with them, if you were married with them and you're not divorced but you left or whatever, that's a whole nother thing. And I won't cover that in this video because that's a lot to say. But it's not the end. It's not the end all end. You still have an opportunity to live your life happily and just be done with it. But you're just going to have to go through a little bit more than somebody that don't have a kid with them, that is not married with them or didn't live with them. You're going to have to just work a little bit harder, but it's not like it's impossible to get the life that you want and get the peace that you deserve, okay? So we talked about hoover. Then it gets to the rage. I'm trying to kind of stay in a really good order, but I didn't put it in any order. Then it will come to the rage, where they'll try, hoovering you, and then they will try to love bomb you back. Love bomb is how you met them, meaning that they was showering you with all this love, all this attention, all this affection, gifts, trips, whatever it was, to get you. So now they're going to give you a little bit drip of that. They're going to give you a little bit of drip of that so that you can come back, and you're going to be thinking like, well, maybe I overthought it. I'm going to go back. You don't want to fall for that. You don't want to fall for that. Now here comes the rage. So once you don't fall for that, now they're raging and they're calling back to back, or texting you or voicemailing you or whatever. All these like angry messages, just all these angry messages. So they'll start off light, like, oh, and then it goes up, oh, then it goes up, oh, and then it's like, well, and then it just turns all the way up. So it's going to go to rage, it's going to go to threats, it's going to go through, it's going to be all these things that they're going to do, that they're going to do to try to frighten you to going back with them. Now, they backwards as hell, because how would that make anybody want you? Why would I want to come back to you if you're threatening me and you're saying these things? That's not love. And they so cuckoo and crazy that they think that will work. They think the threats or wanting to harm you will make you come back to them. Okay, if they're threatening you and wanting to harm you when you're not with them, what the hell you think they're going to do when you get back with them, okay? I don't know how that registered through their demonic ass brain that threats can make you want to be with them and go back to them and love them and want to touch them or want to talk to them or want to look at them or hear their damn voice, okay? That's a whole nother video. So after that, the rage. And then it comes like stalking. It's not no particular order. So now, they all over your social media. They're contacting families and friends. They're if let's just say you was an influencer on the YouTube or the book or whatever, but not about this. They'll be stalking all on that. They got 11 times 50 fake ass pages and profiles. So unless you get a new narc that ain't like really narc aware that what they do, they might be making new profiles, and they might have, yesterday, like they just made this profile yesterday. Why would you want to be friends with somebody or accept a request from somebody that got like no followers, no picture? They just made this profile. But y'all got to be careful, because some of them have already made 11 times profiles, because this is not new to them. So you might not even know all these other profiles that they have in this part. Flying monkeys. Flying monkeys are people that support them, that do their dirty work, whether they know that they're doing it or not. But most of the time, they know, and they enjoy this. This is fun for them, and they do it because they don't want to have the wrath of the narc. Or they're trying to get the grace of the narc, So you'll have them, and that's called gain stalking, where all these other people, and it can be people that you don't even know, following you, stalking you, and reporting back to narc. Reporting back everything. Like, first of all, I'm gonna say you some trouble, narc, because you're already doing too much. You're all over here. I be saving these narcs a lot of trouble because I'm right here, okay? They ain't even got to do too much. Just click the button, I'm live, okay? Or go watch the replay. Don't even really matter. Numbers still going to go up. Anyway, so then they also do this thing we call smear campaigning. Meaning they'll go and tell everybody all these lies about you. And I won't even say and they'll be telling people all these lies about everything they did to you. They would tell everybody everything that they did to you, but say you did it. I never understood that. Like, you got to be the most lamest person in the world to care about why somebody else broke up. I don't know what comes in their head when they're thinking that they want to go tell everybody why y'all broke up. Most of these people don't even give a damn. People break up because things didn't work out. People break up because somebody cheated. People break up because, somebody did somebody wrong. And it's a list of reasons why people break up. But for some particular reason, They feel like they want everybody to believe it was you, and they want everybody on their side. And a lot of people don't even give a damn. And some of the people that they try to prove this to already know it was them, because it's not the first time it happened. They do this in every single relationship. I don't know if you ever met or the narc that you was with, because it was a narc from what we talked about. But I don't know if you know anybody that the narc was with before, or the narc talked about people before. Everybody, all of y'all gonna have the same damn story. Now, some stories may be more extreme than your story, or vice versa, or whatever. But everybody gonna have the same damn story about this damn narc. They don't change what they do. They just change people like we change clothes. Okay, it's like you go to a club and you dress up nice. So you wear a nice outfit, and you go and you have a good time. You do what you do, but then every time you go to this club, you try to make sure you're not wearing that same outfit, and they do what they do. That's the same thing with you. They change up people, and they change up people, and they don't want people to know that even though they change outfits, they're still the same person to everybody that they've been with. Doesn't matter if they're wearing a suit and tie today. It doesn't matter if they're wearing flip-flops and socks. It doesn't matter if they're wearing, jogging pants or shorts or whatever. They're still the same person, okay? The next thing, like I said, it's the same thing with smear campaign. They try to blame you about everything and make it seem like it's all about you. But even with you, I'm not trying to be funny, but even with you, everybody got their part. You got some accountability. You got some type of blame. They got pretty much all the accountability and all of the blame. But you got to own up to your part, because I understand, like I said, forgive yourself, because you might blame yourself like, oh, I saw the red flags, but yet I kept on going with the narc. I kept doing it. I kept went further. You know what I mean? So that's your part. You got to be accountable for your part, or whatever.